Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second telecast of Los Angeles Sports Central. We would like to thank all of you for the support that we have been receiving on Facebook in the last couple of days. We appreciate it very much. We are dividing each segment into 4 separate videos, so you have the power to watch one specific topic as opposed to waiting for something that is of interest to you.
Yes, in today's broadcast, we will do an NBA playoff preview, specifically our predictions on how the Lakers and the Clippers may fare in their matchups.
We will also talk about how Shabazz Muhammad's departure will affect UCLA in the next season.
Finally, we would like to dedicate this telecast to all those affected by the Boston bombing. And we would like to offer our deepest regards to the families of Crystal Campbell, Lu Ling Zhu, and Martin Richard.
You are watching Los Angeles Sports.
The Celtics and the New York Knicks.
I think the Knicks have this in 5 because of all their talent. They have Carmelo Anthony, J.R. Smith, Raymond Felton. They're just going to overpower the Celtics who don't have Rajon Rondo.
I think the Knicks in 6. The Knicks have the better team. The only reason I'm saying 6 is because the Celtics have that playoff experience, and they have the talent and the tools to win. It's just they're older and not as fast as the Knicks, and that's why I think they'll be able to hang around, but ultimately the Knicks will win.
Knicks in 6, all 6 games are really close.
I have Boston in 7. All bias aside, this is what I think. I think their defense is what'll win it for them. They can control the tempo. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, the 2 leaders on the team, have this experience. They know how to do it. Jason Terry, hasn't really been living up to his standard, but he also has experience. He was on the 2011 Dallas team, and yes, he's been streaky. But I think the biggest asset for them is Jeff Green, who's really exploded in the last.
He's a great player.
After coming out a year after heart surgery, it's a feel good story.
It's amazing.
So I have Boston in 7 for this.
Okay, the Western Conference.
Moving
So
on.
what about that?
Oklahoma City and Houston.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious here. Oklahoma City in 4, but I'm giving the Houston a little bit because of what they do have. Oklahoma City in 5.
I think James Harden has a chip on his shoulder because this is his pretty old team. He's gonna.
But do you see them winning?
I see them winning 1.
Oklahoma City in 5.
But I think that 1 is gonna be James Harden proving that Oklahoma City made a mistake by trading him.
I also actually have Oklahoma City in 6. I think that James Harden with the chip on his shoulder is going to be on fire in the whole series, and there's going to be a couple games in which OKC won't be able to stop him. He's just going to score 35-plus points, and Omar Sheik will control the boards. And they're going to give Oklahoma City a real problem.
I actually think it's going to be OKC in 7. Now, OKC is the much better team, but I think that James Harden, he's going to know that he wants to give Durant and Westbrook a lesson. And the 4 games that OKC are going to win, they're going to be by a lot. And same with Houston. Like, the games, I don't think are going to be close.
No close games.
It's just going to be kind of alternating, and whoever just, takes a run.
The Jeremy Lin has been playing well as
He's
James Harden.
15 points, 8 assists a game.
No, it's closer to 13 points.
15,
It's
13.
13 to 15 range.
Yeah, something
Good
like
to
that.
know.
Okay,
next game.
the Clippers and the Memphis Grizzlies.
Lob City. I think Lob City in
6.
6?
Yeah, Clippers in 6.
Clippers in 7.
Remember what happened? Oh, actually, reasoning.
Because I think the Clippers will win 1 in Memphis, and Memphis will win 1 in LA. And so I think it'll go to the deciding 7th game.
I think last year that happened. And do you guys remember? Last year, Memphis had a home court advantage. Do you remember the Clippers were down by 27, 6 minutes going to 3rd?
Yeah.
They came back and they took it.
In game 1, yeah.
Okay.
It was amazing. I think Clippers in 6 for sure.
Next game, Denver and Golden State. I'm going for the upset here. I think Golden State wins in 7.
Why? Steph Curry.
He's been playing. He's at the All-Star break. He should have made the All-Star team. He's been playing amazing, and he just helps his team. He's a leader.
And his ankles are holding up.
And then I'm going to go with Denver. Denver, I think it's going to be the Nuggets in 6, I believe. Golden State is a great team, but Denver just has a balanced squad, and they'll just win it.
I have Denver in 7 because I would have Denver in 6, but since Danilo Gallinari is out, that's bad. They're
To say the least.
I have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they
I've-
put a better player at the power forward.
I have Denver in 7 also. I think that Mark Jackson, being a first-year coach, is going to have a little bit of trouble trying to get, with that experience issue. He's a great coach, don't get me wrong, but especially George Karl is one of the best coaches ever, and he knows how to work in the playoffs. And Denver in 7.
Okay, so the last series is the Spurs against the Lakers. What does everyone think?
San Antonio in 6.
San Antonio in 6.
I want the Lakers to win because, we are in LA,
Yeah.
and that would be amazing. But without Kobe, I see Steve Blake and Dwight Howard having 2 great
Oh,
games.
Steve Nash is back, so
Steve
I
Nash
don't
is
know if
back,
Blake will be
but-
starting.
Yeah, that's true.
But
even if
he's
they
been
don't start.
struggling.
But
Nash,
anyways,
when he's in
I
there.
see them having 2 great games at home, but losing to the Spurs in 6.
I think it's going to be the Lakers in 7 because Dwight Howard is it's his team now. It's him and Powell's team, and they're just going to, I think they're just going to pull out everything and just win.
I
Lakers
think
and win it for Kobe.
I think the Lakers are going to lose in 6. Yes, it's Dwight Howard's team. I agree with you, and I believe they can take a game or 2. But Greg Popovich is amazing. He's just top of the class. And you have
One of the
Mr.
best
Fundamental, and you have Tony Parker, and Mr. Fundamental Tim Duncan is just out of this world when it comes to playoff time. Yes, San Antonio has a history of choking in the playoffs, but I think that this year they realize that they need they have a young team. They have Kawhi Leonard, they have Gary Neal. These guys know that they need to
Splitter.
bring this. Yeah, and
Yeah,
Thiago
Splitter.
Splitter.
And
But they do have old players with
They
experience.
have exactly that are leading these young players that are going to lead them to victory.
if Manu can come back and be decent, then they have a shot to contend with Oklahoma City to represent the West in the finals. But remember, this Lakers team talent-wise is probably better than the one that Dwight Howard, the Magic team Dwight
Right.
Howard took to the
Oh, for
championship
sure.
a few years ago.
I think that was a flop, but that's my opinion.
All right,
All right.
well, that concludes our playoff preview.